in color.
Just like that, folks, it's clockwork. We are back again for another stupid streaming show, this time with the game that was voted on by people who pay attention to this channel. And for some reason, they voted for Oregon State versus Washington State. We wanted to see the last of the Pacific, whatever number it's at, division before it completely folded. And apparently, somebody decided to show Colorado what it's like to talk a big game. Beat them 42-6. Oh yeah, Sticks reminds me. Yeah. Here is the bingo link. Sticks got it early because all the Patreon subscribers get the link early. Just so that I have a specific tier on there for people supporting the bingo and they all get it before then. So they can make sure they can reserve their numbers. Let's see. Yeah, I imagine that had to be just a little humiliating for Mr. Primetime. Tyler, hello, and Foster is here as well. And we're getting close to the nonsense beginning. They're just running through the recap of the day's action right now between all of the games, including Florida State beating Clemson and the defendants from my cousin Vinny beating UCLA. A lot of games going on. Yeah. Quick question, Luke. Oh no, that's totally fine, Sticks. That's one of the things that I do for the Patrons is to make sure they can get the numbers early so that in case we ever get more people for this, we don't run out. For the people who are, supporting it. So you have card number 13. While Logan got card number 26. And there aren't too many special spots tonight, or this late afternoon, however you would like to address it. The Rays walked in the winning run versus the Jays. Thank you, Toronto, for making us learn to laugh again. Wow. The question was, for that little rhyme you wrote earlier about Blackpool, did you have Sloop John B running through your head? Because that's what it scanned as when I was reading it. If y'all are curious about what we're talking about, just don't go to Blackpool. If you ever have the opportunity, avoid it. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Yeah. Blackpool is a cesspool. I wanna go home. That's the last of the verse before it leaps into the chorus of Sloop John B. That's the only way it scans in my head. I don't know. Meanwhile, I've got Angie over here once again upset about the state of her Chargers. I know. But you still find it amenable to sleep in a tower that has a Vikings blanket on it. Which she crawls into without argument. Oh, Yeah, this has been a rough week for sports. Let's just leave it at that, Tyler. I heard about all the WWE cuts, and I had a feeling that was going to follow as soon as the merger happened. And once again, Vince is not letting go of that company until he is dead in his grave. Are we actually getting close? No, the teams are just running out onto the field now, so we probably got to still get through the coin flip and the national anthem, but soon enough, someday soon, we will have Oregon State traveling to the home of the Washington State Cougars, Martin Stadium in Pullman, Washington. I think right now the percentage of win chance is currently 60-40 in favor of Washington State. They apparently have a very intimidating home field advantage. And I saw that they were playing Louisiana Tech. Is it weather at Tech or is it weather for at the Huskers' home? Oh, if I was thinking, I'd probably get my card picked too. Oh, okay, great. All right, there are a couple of special spots, like I mentioned. Anytime the Pac-12 Exodus getting brought up, so that's almost a free space at this point. And shut up, Urban Meyer. We may have an opportunity to use it, we may not, but maybe we could just all agree that that's an thing that we should all be saying at least once in a while. There are a couple corner space chances. If we get two fumbles in the same play or a team calls timeout with 69 seconds left in a quarter or a half, then we cover all the corner spaces. And this is the one where I might need some help. If any of the announcers in this game reference Tupac, everyone wins. And I'm talking about it has to be like a recognizable reference, not just like some weird sentence fragment overlap that was done using Google search. Oh, and useless guy, Mr. Fish, just got back from, I'm assuming that's Bowling Green State University. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's in Lincoln, Nebraska where the weather is. Oh, uh, well, well, you're part right, I think, Tyler. There is evil out there, but because I also had my card nearly broken into, but they couldn't figure out how to start it. It was my fault. So I left the back window open. It was an easy in. But there are more kind out there than the truly evil, and you get better at spotting them as they go. Yeah, that is a good question. How do you do better against Michigan than Ohio U? I still regret not getting an Ohio hat while I was in the town by the campus. Oh. Anyway, we still waiting on this game. I hope you're all doing well today. For those of you who are here for the game, or just came for the bingo, or to just listen to me talk, whichever that is. Oh, it's been a day just running on a lot of caffeine. Oof, oof. Yeah, I am paying for it now. Yeah, Oregon State is favored by 3. Yeah, I still feel weird doing the lines and the point spreads when it comes to college teams. Maybe someday, not today. Oh, it actually sounds really good right now. Oh, and there's the mascots having a good time together. They actually like respecting each other before the game and stuff. It's it's weird to see, but hey, I'm willing to go with it. And do I still have it on here? Do I still have it on here? Ah, damn it, I did take off Mascot Madness. Crud. The first time I get to see mascot shenanigans in like 3 weeks, and that's the one time I took it off the list. Now, for 10 minutes past midnight, or Saturday into Sunday, yeah, man, that is the prime driving time. Got to get there before the pubs close. Are these Nebraska quarterbacks that you and Logan are discussing at the moment, Cornman? Actually, going to take this kickoff at the 2, take it out to the 20, and get a nice stiff arm, although he comes up on the bottom of that tackle. I'm willing to count that stiff arm for mark it off on your cards. And now here comes Cam Ward and the Cougar offense. Curly 990 yards on the season, 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. These two are just air raid teams from what I can see for their season stats. So that's the kind of game I'm expecting. And maybe an occasional run play. That does make sense. By the way, I am watching this over the air, and this is Mr. Ward. He will run himself to right out of bounds at 11 yards, and when he slips, one of the other players catch it. A player from the opposite team catches him before he falls and busts his ass. Man, there's just all these good feelings in the air today. I love it. I admit, Logan, I kind of enjoyed it too. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 37. 3 wide receivers to the left side, back to the QB's right. Ward is draining that clock out of the shotgun, looking left over the middle, has somebody with distance and separation, and so begins the air raid. Mr. K. Williams, number 2, gets the first score. Kyle Williams, touchdown, Washington State. Oh, yeah. Honestly, Tyler, I see no reason why the Chiefs shouldn't beat the Bears at this point. And that's just going off of the state of the teams on the field alone. And, well, if you don't, then hopefully it will be a major come to Buddha moment for the franchise. Point after is good. After 2 plays, just 2 plays, we're down to 14-10. And we have a 10-yard QB run, which, oh yes, we did have a 10-yard QB run. That is right, Logan. Because that was on the very first play of the game. Plus, the home QB got the first passing touchdown of the game. I figure it was going to be a coin flip to determine who scored first. Oh, God, this is the... Wow, this is the first time the Oregon State has trailed this season. And that's right. We are going to lose another rivalry, the last Apple Cup match between Oregon State and Washington State. Well, how did they need waking up? Is it more about a gelling with the receiver room thing? Right now, I think Monty is a little bit too preoccupied with tomorrow's contest and how how Angie could take things if the Vikings win. Yeah, it could get ugly. All right, kickoff return. That'll sail out beyond the end zone. Once again, doing their part to kill the kickoff return. Uigalele. DJ Uigalele. Dude's a transfer from Clemson, so check off transfer if you have it on your card. You think it's going to be the Chargers? All right. All right, finally, Oregon State is on the field. 1st and 10 from under center. We get a nice run out to the 40 and now hugging the sideline. I think he stepped out a good while ago, so he might be closer to the 50 than further into Cougars territory. Yeah, it's officially a 27-yard run. All right, so the back and forth now begins. Well, I'll kiss my grits. Oregon State did make it across the 50. They're at the 48. And right now we have a stoppage for something. Referee's walking down to clear things up. Perhaps. Okay, the previous play is under review for potentially stepping out of bounds. Oh, I hate being right. I really do. Oh yeah, that is right. First day of fall. I've already seen the first couple leaves fall off of my tree in the front yard, so that's going to be happening. Rays just challenged 2 plays at the same time. 1-1 and lost this. Forget it, True North. It's Tampa Bay. Oh, Washington and Washington State play the Apple Cup at the end of the year. Okay. Oh, for exclusively the Las Vegas Raider. Oh, call's confirmed, by the way. Specifically Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, I feel bad for that team. They still have to deal with Josh McDaniels, and Jacobs has fallen off of a cliff, apparently. This is just a weird and kind of dark start to the NFL season. All right, 1st and 10. They show blitz on the left side of the line. And then the signal cuts out as he drops back to pass. First tackle doesn't get the receiver out. He'll be short by about 3. Yeah, I would have thought that I'd have an easier time watching this over the air. It's Fox. Everybody loves Fox out here. All right, officially 2nd and 3. Receiver far out to the left. But they go the other direction and do not fool Washington. They'll maybe get a yard, maybe a half a yard. Cougars only allow 95 rushing yards per game. All right. Officially gain of 1. 3rd and 2. Oh my goodness. A backwards pass that the receiver loses track of, and then they lose 6 yards after getting knocked out. Currently, the Argos are beating the Montes 3-0. Off. That is... Oh, that's embarrassing. We're currently at a 4th and 8. Damn. Here is the punt. It will be waved fair catch and caught there at the 10. Clock stops at 11:39. Cougars will take it again once the break finishes. You know what? I may have been a little bit presumptuous with hoping that the announcers would quote Tupac because we're getting the 80s pop in all the commercial break music. So, maybe not. And the Argos get a pick 6. Sorry, Monty. Sorry. Don't worry, the cats have already been fed, so they are, they're not going to be too heartbroken. In fact, Angie is just zonked out, sleeping over here, happy as can be. And we might have movement in the Nebraska-Louisiana Tech game. They might get back out on the field. Yeah, I know they got to 3 it out, but that was more of the offense screwing up than the defense did something. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to put that down to wide open receiver. Maybe wide open receiver fail. I have ball control in here, don't I? Yep, I do. So yeah, we're going to just chalk that up to ball control. Mark that off on your cards. They will play the game after a 10-minute warm-up. All right. The show must go on. And there's all that. And there's the timeout colors that I never changed. Well. I did get to watch some of Wisconsin-Purdue last night, by the way, Logan. Y'all looked pretty dominating. Then again, it is Purdue. So 38-10. You know, good job. Good job on the score there. Uh-oh. Sorry, I just got a very dangerous link. And now I'm on a mission. Oh dear. Oh, they even have a sign in the damn thing. They have a Pac-2 sign. You know what? It is the fans bringing in the Pac-2 sign with just Oregon State and Washington State on it. Well, pass to the outside. Number 3 will get driven out of bounds. 12 yards gotten on first down. Move those chains. And what are we at? Yeah, your request came through. I got it this morning. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. They are at least past the 20 at this point, right? Yeah, up to the 22, 3 wide receivers out to the left. Same direction as the lone back, who now strolls over to the right side. Out of the pocket, looking for a receiver, catches it behind the defender. Damn, that was just beautiful. pickup of 29, and we gotta look at this again. Like over the shoulder of the guy defending him. Then a great stop by Oregon to reduce the just a gain of 2 there. Oh, damn, that is what a throw and what a catch combined. That's all right. That's all right, Corn Man. Take it easy. No kidding, True North. No kidding. Strange, funny how those things work out sometimes. And this time it'll be kept up the middle by Mateer. Oh, different QB. Little QB draw. Was able to secure it very well after getting smacked around on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. We've actually been able to run some time off the clock. They will throw it on 3rd and short. All the space in the world for number 9 to get past the 35. Tackle to the 33. Wow. So much room. They're all like 6-7 yards away. And another stop and go inside the 10-yard line, and we're going to get a late hit because of what just happened at the end of that play. Flag flies. Oh, that's just a bad mistake. Personal foul. Oh, it was a face mask on the defense, number 25. Oh, no, that was... Okay, that's pretty damn blatant, yeah. So now it's 1st and goal, Cougars. Not sure where they ended up moving it to, because I was talking over the ref when they gave the yardage, but they're just inside the 5. Working out of the gun. Gets out of the backfield to the left, and they provide blocking for a QB draw, but Beavers are able to cut down Cam Ward at the 2. And now they've immediately lined up again. And they get all their players just in the right position where they want them. Looking for Kelly, but just thrown a little too quickly for him to turn around. No flag. Oh, no. And now the players got chippy, and there's a late flag. Oh, no. Oh, yep. And he is the second guy. Unsportsmanlike conduct for popping the guy in the face. It wasn't like a full haymaker like the Trent Williams special. It was just more of like a fuck out of here, you know. So now instead of 3rd and goal, 1st and goal, and yep, they're going to do the Philly QB sneak special of just shoving the guy in the ass over the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. All right. You know what? I'm not willing to call that a QB sneak. Because that's more of the butt shuffle. Technically, the backwards was considered a fumble. Well, I also don't count the fumbles unless they were actually recovered by the other team. Alright, finally here comes the extra point setup. After much, much delay and ado. Kip Gaming, it's going alright so far. Cougars are winning 14-0 over Oregon State, so, a little bit uneven in that respect. But, other than that, having a good day. Oh yeah, that is definitely not getting called a QB speak. It's the Philly butt shuffle from here on out. No special teams, TD, no 2-point conversions. And nope. Oh. Yeah, we haven't got too much else. Breaking news overshadows the action, has a very real chance of being a spot we check off at this point. So far, Oregon State has stumbled on their first offensive attempt, ended up going 3 and out after some very good plays to start. Card 10, let me see. Card 10. Nope, card 10 has not been taken. That one is all yours. Oh yeah, what damn card did I get? I can't even remember. Oh, the magic number. Cool. Oh, yeah, I had seen that on the ticker about Waddle being out. I believe concussion was what they said. But, damn, all that in his knee and he only has an MCL tear? Oh. Damn, he must have been eating his Wheaties. Because holy crap. Card 69 has not been taken. Considering the cards only go up to 30 in this bunch, I am shocked that you're able to find a card with that number. But, hey, if you end up getting bingo with it, more power to you. So far, what we have had called is the Pac-12 Exodus is brought up. Transfer, QB rushing touchdown. 10-plus yard QB run. Stiff arm. Home QB gets first passing touchdown of game. And ball control. Oh, and that's also just awful to hear for Jamal Williams. Getting on IR. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, very, 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 very lucky. I cannot emphasize that enough. Ugh. Especially with the way that video went. All right. Will we actually have a kickoff this time? Perhaps. No. They don't want any kickoffs at all. Oh, good. Well, I haven't been really upset today, so I could probably check out the latest Detroit Lions injury report. Okay. And a completely off-target throw. Maybe we're looking for a tight end, but the throw was way ahead of him. Maybe a response to pressure that was coming up the middle. Because I can't think of anything else why he would throw it so early. Yeah, I am, I'm just ecstatic about this game, these 2 games coming up this week. Taylor Decker out for this game. Kirby Joseph out for this game. Emmanuel Mosley out for this game. Wow, the Beavers actually completed a pass on first down. or rather second down rather, but moved the chains. Good for them. Made it up to the 35, I believe. Oh yeah, so Emmanuel Mosley, Halapula Vatai. I'm going to ruin that name every time. He's out for the game. Knee injury, forgive me. David Montgomery's the one with the thigh injury. Still doubtful. They're probably going to save him for Thursday. Josh Reynolds and Amon Ra, they're both questionable right now. They'll probably sit Amon Ra and for Monday to save him for Thursday. And Josh Reynolds, oh yeah, that's going to be rough if we lose him. Oh, and also Frank Ragnow has a toe issue. So yeah, you could say I'm good and nervous about this Sunday's game. Yeah, that too, Logan. I got many alerts to the fact that C.J. Gardner-Johnson is out as well. We have some nice running in the meantime by and Martinez has currently got 4 rushes for 32 yards this game so far. Will earn a first. He will earn a first down. They have made it to their own 47. Looking out of the pistol, trying to cut across a fallen tackler. Will manage to fall forward for about 5, maybe 6 if the refs are feeling generous. They're usually not. Eric Stokes. Now that is a name that I vaguely remember, Logan, but I can't remember which position that he plays. Is he a wide receiver? I get the feeling he was wide receiver. But I cannot fully remember. Okay, corner. Oh, all right. Probably a perfect week to, activate him, since with the state of the Lions receiving room, you'll probably have a decent time trying to cover us. Eric Stokes go fast. I see. Third and 2. And a great run bursting through with some speed to leap forward 4 yards past the first down marker, and the drive keeps going for Oregon State. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, just a great effort by the QB DJ. Oh, yeah. Joe Burrow questionable for Monday night. Yeah, considering everything gets nailed on the corner blitz, it affects the throw. Yeah. Are they going to give us a replay to see if that's a wide open fail? All right, let's check this out. 52 comes up touched off the edge, and the ball is a little bit throw, but still I think that was something that he could have caught. Absolutely. I'm putting that as a wide open receiver fail. Feel free to mark it off on your cards. And George Pickens does go catch. And a fantastic carry from number 1 up the middle, stepping out of a tackle. Deshaun Fenwick gets his second touchdown of the year and puts the Oregon State Beavers on the scoreboard. Yeah, I didn't have the funny names for this week. It just kind of slipped my mind. And don't worry, I'm going to make up for it tomorrow. Oh, I will make up for it. We're not going to get cruel or anything, just I will make sure that they are enjoyable for whether you actually support the teams I support or whether you don't. For illegal use of helmet, did he make a bong out of it? And finally, extra point is good. And oh dear, we have new people in the chat. John Jones, hope you're doing well today. We're just taking in some college football here. Having a rare moment of actually watching ranked teams, which is odd for this show. Oh yeah, that's another valid question, Kip. Did he use it like Myles Garrett and turn it into a bludgeoning weapon? Oof. And I want to say more about Pittsburgh, but I feel like, frankly, it's all been said at this point. The Steelers have reached the point where they're just kind of an afterthought in this. Let me see. 14-28, 5:17 to go in the fourth. Louisiana Tech is the same team that lost 87 yards on one play in Week 2 of 2017 to Mississippi State. They proceeded to lose 57-17. And they are only leading by 14 with 5 minutes to go. Did they actually, have we reached triple zeros yet in that game, or are we still grinding it out at the end? And of course, the Argos are beating up on the Monties. What else would I expect from Toronto? That's a shame. As I'm looking over the bingo list, I gotta do it every once in a while. No, we haven't had crowd's been okay with the calls, especially the ones that have gone their way. Announcers aren't that bored yet. There's been a lot of offensive action. I don't think anyone's declined a penalty either. Their defense is really good, but the offense is very offensive. I hear you. Who are the Hawkeyes playing tonight? I looked at it briefly and then I forgot it from the schedule. Let's take a look. Oh, they're playing Penn State. Okay. Yeah, that has the potential to get ugly. Oof. Oh, and all the football. Yeah, 4 o'clock is just going to be an empty time slot for me. I have absolutely no interest in Bears, Chiefs, or Giants, Cowboys. I might just sit around and get some writing done at that point. Oh, nice drive with nine plays, 75 yards. Got the Oregon State Beavers on the board. We finally get them kicking off after scoring points. Is this going to be an actual kickoff? No, it'll just be a default. Starting from the 25, once again, is Washington State. Did one of your coworkers lose a bet? Is that why they're going? Because I gotta admit, Kip, it doesn't seem like it would be a really fun time. It would just be that Simpsons clip of "Stop, he's already dead" for about 60 minutes of football. Yeah. Big money market and fantastic defensive play. Number 5 blasting out of the second level to stop Washington State running back before he could go any further. That was the tight end that he blew up. Now we have a very late substitution coming through for Oregon State. He's a Chiefs fan, so he's just going to collect the tears. Gotcha. That should have been delay of game. And then finally it is. Oh, damn. Off goes Washington State's first time out, which they took rather than a delay of game penalty. Yeah. Don't worry, Kip. If things go badly the other way, and there is very little chance of that, but if they do, I'm sure that the KC fans will be able to fill it up. Because at that point, you know, it would be completely understandable if they did. I cannot wait for the day when the smaller market teams are getting focused on more often. It's not just, New York, Dallas, and Los Angeles. And Chicago is kind of default for the Midwest, but, Oh boy, Nebraska has punted, nearing the 2-minute mark. We're very close. We're also very close to our first actual pause for the cause of the game, which I'm kind of thankful for because they have been packing commercials into this thing like crazy. Yeah, it's honestly why I say, we got to wait to see how the teams progress through the season before we start, writing their stories and crowning them champions. Because things happen all the time, especially when you least expect it. Trayvon Diggs in a one-on-one drill. Nobody would have seen that coming. Well, let's hope for the Cowboys' sake that Mr. Micah Parsons stays healthy for the rest of the season into the playoffs, because there's kind of no doubt that the Cowboys will take the division. And now they're re-looking at a PAT for some reason. Oh. Oh boy. So one of the Cougars players injured himself on the point after attempt for the Oregon State touchdown. That's awful. And another great pass from Ward, getting the first down. Kelly again right near the sideline. Down to 2:51, and that should get them another first down. Well, John Jones, right now, after how they failed the past couple of years in the playoffs, it's been, cute that it's been the 49ers both times, but still, I hope we see the difference without a Kellen Mond offense. Fantastic backfield tackling. That is Cooper Jr., who will force them into a third down. Great speed and just getting behind the blocking receiver before he can even turn around. Meantime, Iowa has to punt. The Rangers are pretending that they're still involved in the playoff race. They're ahead of the Mariners 1-0. Oh yeah, Parsons lines up as an eligible receiver, and And he gets guarded by, let's just say George Kittle for some dumb reason. We have another first down pass for the Washington Cougars into Oregon State territory. Ward to Williams on that one, and they're right back at it. Another quick pass out of the gun. It will lose them about a half yard because of a quick attack of the ball. Cooper Jr. leading the charge there. Meanwhile, South Carolina has scored. Nice job, Gamecocks. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Right at the 44-yard line. In motion out to the far left is Jenkins, and he false starts. Oh, they're dropping insults at the CFL. Oh, come on, guys. Arena football, Canada? Yeah, that's okay, but can't do that here. He was running up to the line right before the ball was supposed to be snapped. And Nebraska is intercepted with 42 seconds left. All right. Nice dagger there, Nebraska. At least I hope. So that is 2nd and 15 now. They will overload the left side with receivers. Get one coming back over the middle, who will gain about 4 yards back of that penalty. And that is Hernandez. That's his second reception on this drive. Are they just going to let this run down to the end of the period? Because there's still 19 seconds on the play clock. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Disappointment. It's the final 28-14. Nebraska beats Louisiana Tech. And Penn State now has to punt. Okay, that was unexpected, seeing as they're the number 7 seed currently, and I think Iowa's ranked 24th. But us, in the meantime, we are going to take ourselves just a little pause for the cause. So, get a drink, hit the head, do whatever you gotta do, but we will be back in just a few minutes for more of this madness here on another stupid sports show. What are we even doing here? What are we doing? Yes, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Absolutely. Alright, we have come back finally for the second quarter between Oregon State and Washington State, as some have decided to dub it the Pac-2 Championship. I still can't believe what happened to that conference. Everybody jumping ship the way they did in the name of Big Ten money. It is a damn shame. I tell you that. You're kidding me, we got an objectionable conduct penalty? All right. Hey, all we need is a rouge and this night is saved. All right, 3rd and 10 now. They are just inside the Beaver 45. Looking on the far side of the field, and great separation. Defender falls down, and he ends up twisting out of another tackle to go for a touchdown. That is Josh Kelly again with fantastic footwork, making the Beavers secondary look like the Three Stooges out there. We need a little bit bigger than that, I think, Kip. I mean, it's big. It's, breaking news for us because we care very deeply about our objectionable conduct penalties here at Another Stupid Sports Show. But for anybody else, it's really not breaking news. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I was just getting to that, Angie. And Janikowski's point after for the Cougars is good. 21-7 lead now, with just barely anything gone in the second quarter. And a big shout out while we are here waiting for the next kickoff to one of our sponsors here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Chicken flavored crackers with just enough chicken flavoring to fool your cat into trying to tear open the box whenever they see it. I believe card 18 is available. Give me a moment to just check the list. And yes, Cordman, card 18 is definitely available. Angie, are you upset because you just figured out the box is empty and I just use it as a prop now? I think she is. It is certainly a snack of our time. And the Cougars are hyped on the sideline. Can you blame them? They have essentially been unstoppable against the Oregon State defense and currently have a 14-point lead in the second quarter. Especially Josh Kelly with the way he was twisting out of that out of three people trying to tackle him at once. It's honestly a bit more embarrassing for Oregon State than it is complimentary to Josh Kelly. Let's be fair. All right. Have fun on the radio show, Cornman. Are there any other things that we can really call? No. Once again, no penalties declined, at least not that I was able to remember. Oh, here comes DJ. We get a great running play up the middle. They're able to force him out of bounds around the 46-yard line. As another run for Martinez, 22 yards. Great job. Yeah, we're not getting any of the really interesting defensive stuff. No going forward on fourth down, no turnover on downs. Hell, the referees have been pretty on point. Fake the handoff. He's being pursued. And that throw I don't know. He QB had pressure in his face. He could have been thrown to any number of people, but the point is he got away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I know, Angie. I know. All right. Now 2nd and 10. And a great second. Wow. They were able to jump out of the way of the first defender sneaking his way into the backfield, but the second still tripped him up. Loss of 1. That will be 3rd and 11 now for the Beavers. WWE got a new TV deal. I'm curious how much of that's not going to be paid for the wrestlers. But, that's just, usual business with Vincent K. McMahon. Iowa has fumbled. The Monties have a procedure penalty. 3rd and 12. And they set up a screen underneath. Martinez is able to step out of a tackle, and a great job by the Cougars to stop him a half a yard shy. This is close enough where this has got to be a thing you go for at this point in the game. We're bringing out the chains. It is far too close to tell at this point. Martinez steps out of 1, 2, makes 2 miss, breaks through another. Combination of great running and sloppy tackling. Oh, and they got it. 1st and 10. Oregon once again in Cougar territory from under center, 2-back set. Oh my goodness, and the big halfback with the delicate hands. Oh, wow, he was lined up as a halfback, but dude's a defensive tackle. Wow. Hodgins? Honestly, that's something you don't see often, is defensive tackles being used as legit play fullbacks. So if you got check off a rare spot. That was just fun to see. Fenwick gets another monster run. Could not get out of the hands of number 0 on the Cougar defense. He's brought down inside the 25. There is a flag down, unfortunately. So I'm assuming this play will go back for holding. A personal foul on number 75. They don't exactly... All right, let's follow number 75 here. He works his way. Okay. Oh, wow. He took an extra shot when the dude was on the ground. Okay, that's definitely... Oh, yeah, that's a little bit too much, dude. You went too far. Meanwhile, the Monties get another procedure penalty. Their QB's shoe is falling apart. Oregon State can't manage to stop committing penalties. All the time in the world. Catch is still made by Fenwick, but the pass was deflected at the line. Jackson got the tip at the line, and now we're at 3rd and 10 again. Georgia has scored a touchdown for those of you who are paying attention to such things. Thank you for the update, Mr. John Jones. Oh, yeah, if he'd been able to get both mitts around it, that could have been an easy pick. Because he was right up in the QB's face, too. 3rd and 14 now, working out of the gun. gets hit as he throws, and that is going to be an easy pick. Lockett gets the easy pick as the QB was hit. We have an interception, folks. Mark it off on your cards. And with that, we can also check off the defense did something. I never thought it would happen, but it did. All right, so was tackled immediately, so we don't get points off the same play, so maybe we can get points off of a turnover from the same drive. You're cycling through all of them. Yeah, I'm sure that they do have big ideas. I just don't understand why, when the thing that brought over so many people to UFC was the fact that it was actual fighting. People did get seriously hurt, but there is also a lot of skill in that involved as the fighting techniques evolved. And, couldn't just be one big guy to tank hits and then sit on people. Oh, damn. Minnesota's got a touchdown as well. But anyway, I think my problem was that yeah, I think as soon as Conor McGregor showed up and started acting like basically a WWE performer, that's when I was like, oh, this is on its way out. It's going to just be a slow death. And then they merged. So the thing that people were running away from that they wanted to avoid by watching UFC is now financially in bed with UFC. So, and we got a rouge, folks. We got a rouge. The day is saved. Everything is okay. Got a rouge. Penn State or Iowa? John Jones? Truth be told, I don't have the damn first idea. I don't watch enough college football to be familiar with the teams on that intimate a basis. I see that Penn State is ranked above Iowa, who I think is mostly known for, having great run and always building their lines out. Penn State, well, I've kind of ignored Penn State for obvious reasons. So I'm definitely the wrong person to ask. I usually depend on other people to give me, credible information about teams in order to understand them a little better. And I'm glad to hear you got home okay, Luke. And go get some mallow and some ice and treat yourself the rest of the night, okay? Oh, he had two people right in his face and just had a heave of desperation to avoid the sack. Oh. So here comes Washington State, but they will start with a great tackle by Cooper in open space of number 9 to limit that game to 3. Iowa offense is very offensive, and Penn State can't beat Michigan or Ohio State. So it's going to be one of those games. Yeah. Probably a good decision, Luke. Got another quick throw out to the sidelines. Kelly makes another defender miss, but he's not going to fool him again. They catch him after the first turnaround, but he does move the chains for the Cougars. The greatest something. Now he's going to hoover it out. Another fantastic throw and catch with Williams. Now inside the 30 of Oregon State. We still got about 9:15 to go, folks. I just accidentally let my clock go. No ball control, no missed kick attempts, no one-handed grabs. That was just a pretty pass. Worth checking on the replay if you can. And I think we might be able to get points off a turnover from the same drive, seeing how this drive is going, and Cougars are already inside the 30. Split back set, fakes the throw, has to use a little bit of scrambling. Great job. Did the ball come out? It is Oregon State's ball. The receiver caught it. Oh, and now another ref is coming in screaming that the player was down. We've got nonsense going on. Shenanigans over here in Oregon State, Washington State. Runner was down prior to the ball coming loose. We can have no fun. Let's check this. Football move. Oh, no, that came out before. That came out before. It got punched out before his knee hit the ground. Oh, no, the crowd is going to hate this. Early credit is going to Calvin Hart. And yeah, it was out before Jenkins' knee hit the ground of either leg. So far we have crossed off in the bingo. What a catch, what a throw, ball control. Home QB gets first passing touchdown of the game. Stiff arm, 10-yard QB run. The defense did something. If this holds, this will definitely count for turnover as wasted. And meanwhile, Louisville won over Boston College. Nice. Current call on the field is runners down. Clock is stopped at 8:42. They're still reviewing the previous play. By whatever name's on the degree. Yeah. And we had turnovers back-to-back, which I'm counting for not only a rare spot, because that is very rare. That is a turnover wasted, so mark that off. Definitely didn't get points off a turnover, same drive. Oof. We won't check off refs are blind because although that first on-field ref made a mistaken call of the receiver being down, they reviewed it, they corrected themselves. And that's all we ask, is that they get the call right, no matter how long they have to take. I'm sure there's former players watching the game that I missed, so maybe we'll get that later. Yes, we can absolutely mark off a fumble. And let me check the stats real quick. Have we at least had one sack during this game? Please tell me yes. Of course, the sacks aren't a stat that they list on there. Oh. D. Pass complete, pass complete. Pass complete. Oh dear. And meanwhile, Louisville is 4-0 for the first time since Lamar Jackson played. What is it, Angie? All right. Oh, we officially got a fumble from that play, actually. So you have a fumble, Logan, and according to you, you may have early bingo. All right. Let's just check that out. Let's see. Interception, fumble, rare spot, wide open receiver fail, and laundry on the play. There it is, a diagonal bingo for Logan. Congratulations, Logan. In the second quarter, you have the first bingo of the game. And just to make things add insult to injury, the Royals are beating the Astros. Who the hell knows anymore? Oh, she's angry about that the deforestation all over the place. And a great job by number 6, Martinez, slip out the initial tackle to get a yard. An extra yard, that is. It'll be about 2nd down and 7. All right. Down to 8:17. Finally, we're getting close to halfway through with the second quarter. They tease pressure on the right side of the line, and dude gets absolutely wrecked as he tries to get in. Meanwhile, on the offensive side, we get a sweep with the wide receiver running to the far side of the field. It'll be 3rd down and 2. So far, the Oregon State has not had a great passing game today. They're currently 2 for 4 on 3rd down for the day. It is 3rd and 2 right now. Fullback in. Does he have enough room? Did he make it? Oh, damn. He got tripped up like a yard before. He had some help from his fullback, but once again, that speedy Cougar defense nearly knocked him silly before he could cross the line. Oh, that is very apparent. He's been very efficient. Hasn't needed to do much, and yet, look at all he's racked up. Got Fenwick in the backfield, a tight end in front of him. All the time in the world, and we find number 7 on a nice crossing route, Bolden up to the far side of the field, deep into Cougar territory. Oh my goodness. Down to the 20 at least. Oh. Just great job on getting the play call and setting it up so you had the room. So now they're inside the 20, officially down to the 17. Fenwick will burst ahead and try to push through 3 defenders. Will end up with 8 yards. Oh, wow. We still could get points off a turnover, same drive. Even with a field goal, it would still count for Oregon State. I would hate that it would count, but you know, we get the bingo spaces that we can at this rate. Fenwick up the middle, 3rd down and 2. Pinballing off the defenders for the touchdown. And now, folks, down to 5:35 to go in the second quarter, and Oregon State is about to pull within a touchdown. Wow. Rangers lead the Mariners 2-0. Argos extend their lead over the Montes 20-3. I'm assuming it was the Argos that also got that Rouge True North because that makes most sense math-wise. Point after is good. 21-14. I can't tell whether that was my computer or or the broadcast, but I definitely just heard the Windows error noise. I really hope it was the computer. Oh, oh yeah, that's a good. That's going to be a decent set for the upcoming halftime pause for the cause. Welcome back, Cordman. Did you give them a piece of your mind? Oh, oh yeah. Oh, there's in all sorts of nuts. We just actually got points off a turnover, same drive from Oregon State ripping the fumble out of the wide receiver's hands and then driving down the field for Fenwick to run in a touchdown. So, aside from that, we've had a stiff arm. Home QB gets first passing touchdown of the game. Ball control. What a throw. What a catch. 10-plus yard QB run. Turnover is wasted. Thank you, Washington State Cougars, and that interception that you let go to waste. The defense did something because they actually did a couple things. We've had fumble, interception, QB rushing touchdown. 2 rare spots have been checked off. We've had a transfer student get mentioned, a wide open receiver fail, and the Pac-12 exodus being brought up. And that's all that we have so far. Unless we can start getting some weird stuff on special teams, we might be waiting a long time, or at least until the end of the game, to check off the rest of these spots. We are 1 turnover away from getting the over on just simple turnovers, so that could happen. Well, from what I've seen of them, True North, the Argos certainly look like the team to beat this year in the CFL. Yes, we did, Kip. We just marked it off. Thank you, Oregon State. Well, hopefully you should have some time to do that when the pause for the cause comes up. But, you know, you do you. All right, we await the next kickoff that is not a kickoff. Yeah. Oh my God, somebody's actually returning it from the goal line out to the 20, missed tackle at the 25, hit at the 35, down at the 37. Okay, here comes Mr. Cam Ward again. Yeah, they're running through all of his fantastic plays today, and he and the Cougar receivers have made some fantastic catches. I am not denying that. You can definitely have a time, looking through that clip package on whatever YouTube, channel does this sort of thing for college sports. I already know the answer, and I know the follow-up, Luke. Put her in a round room. Tell her there's a penny in the corner. How does she confuse you? She walks out holding the penny. All right, Cam Ward is able to get them up to the 40. Quick tackle on that run inside. Give them about 3. Reasonable 3rd and 3 coming up. You don't? They were Lady Gaga. Ah. Meanwhile, Ohio State has turned it over to Notre Dame. Washington State wasn't willing to try to make that guy jump again, but Oh, Ward just powering his way through the grip of that one interior lineman for the first down. That was an impressive impressive run right there by the cute quarterback Cam Ward for Washington State. I cannot even be angry. All right, Ward's back to pass, and he loses the ball. It's fumbled away. Oh my goodness. That is the third turnover of the game, folks. We are over 2.5 turnovers for the game. Mark it off on your cards if you have it. And they knocked the ball out of Cam Ward's hand, and Oregon State has taken possession again. Yeah, well, we tried that with Cruiserweight, and they just kept running the division into the ground. I don't trust WWE to work with a weight division. Wasted all that great Cruiserweight talent by making the Cruiserweights the worst part of the evening with the rope changes and dragging out the recordings. Yeah, I think that does count as a strip sack, doesn't it? So mark that off. So from the 40-yard line, we have Oregon State. And yeah, that'll be a short gain for, is that Martinez? Yes, it is Martinez. Maybe 2. They're going to try to run out the clock as much as they can. Washington State only has 2 timeouts. They took one earlier to avoid a delay of game penalty. Take them to the mall and ask them to count the steps on the escalator. True story that my parents, if I ever wandered off from them when we would go to the mall, they knew they would always just find me eternally riding the escalators just because that was my favorite thing to do there. Martinez, and a great tackle by number 3, Lampkin, on Martinez to prevent a big run. Be third down and long. That is a good question. Let me see. Oh, damn. And that is a question I cannot answer for you, Logan. And it gets batted down at the line on 3rd and 7. Ah. 4th and 7 now with 2:18 to go. Clock has stopped. Oh, they're going for it. They are absolutely going for it on 4th down. Mark it off on your cards. My signal is dying repeatedly. They looked at it. And Oregon State will take their first time out. Oh, crap. Hamilton got a rouge. All right. They have tied the Argos in the most important category of CFL football, and that is how many rouges has your team gotten in this game? Isn't it, Angie? That's all we care about here is the rouges. Yes, there is a cat. There is a cat here. We haven't had any lead changes. Washington State took the lead and hasn't let it go. It hasn't changed. Luke, I had a feeling that's what you were doing. Unless I look at the scoring summary for this game, which that's got to be somewhere around here, right? Let's see. Washington State, Oregon State, box score. No, not that crappy box score. I want an actual box score. Ah, that's what it is. They automatically started playing the highlights while I was on. I was like, how are they playing Chili's advertisements over game audio? And nope, just websites being terrible. Like usual. Let's see. No kick returns, no punt returns. Okay, wait, the one interception. Yep, and there's the two recovered fumbles by Oregon State. So we have that taken care of. Is there anything else that we can get taken care of on? Oh, that's a good question. Now I actually have it here. Defense. There have been no sacks. Okay. I have been paying attention. Things are all right, folks. We're going to make it through. Yeah. It's like we always say. Don't say nothing, they ain't got nothing. Going forward on 4th and 7, legit this time. Dropping back in shotgun, and he will be grabbed for the first sack of the game for either team. Mark it off on your cards. We also have, because of that, a turnover on downs. And naturally, going forward on 4th down, we have another turnover wasted. I wish we could mark the spot twice, but I never expect, to see something like that happen. Guess I should in a college game. Yeah. Yes, we are, Kip. We are counting that as a strip sack. And damn, Jenkins got wrapped up as he crossed over midfield. They were able to stop him quickly. Oh yeah, and there's these new rules where they don't stop it at 2 minutes. Into Jenkins again. This time they'll only give him a yard and a half. All right. Now it's 2nd and 9. And once again, the over-the-air signal for a major broadcast network gets funky. Watson goes in motion, throws to the other side, which will get to Carlos Hernandez, who will step out 3 yards shy of the marker, right at 31. It will stop the clock at 1:11 as well. And it seems like there's a very rare chance that something wonderful could happen at the 69-second mark. But here we are. 3rd and 3, they get everybody to jump. This should technically be a free play. They're going for it, and they can't even catch it. So, yeah, they're getting the first down because of the offsides call. This play doesn't matter. Man, we've been so busy, and yet we've only had one bingo. At this point, this might be one of those where we get a whole bunch of bingos at the end because of how this game has been unfolding. takes them to the 26. They find a hole on that left side of the line, and they get one of their own big dudes, number 75, to come in at running back. Washington State trying to hurry up again. Oregon State is right there with them. They're thinking about it over and over again. Get off with 12 seconds on the play clock. Easy first down gain and run wrapped up at the 11. So now clock will stop briefly while they get those chains moved. They put all the receivers on the left side of the line. And Ward gets a first initial bit of pressure, has even more time. And a dude comes off coverage to try to get a secondary sack, and he throws it right to Josh Kelly. Right to the dude that he left behind in coverage. Man, that is just embarrassing. Ow. Once again, Ward to Kelly. And he's playing the world's tiniest violins with both hands. I didn't know he was so ambidextrous. I would think that this would be the point where the Cougars just spend all their time running the ball and try to run out the clock. Or maybe they save that for the fourth quarter when they have a bigger lead. Says the loss was a good old-fashioned butt kicking, but notes this is the worst Colorado will be so far. Wow, wait. Oh my goodness. The announcer really just said the kicker for Washington State, last name is Janikowski. Janikowski, that's Polish for right down the middle, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the announcers are drunk. Because, like, where are you even coming from with that? Okay, at least we have some excitement with the Reds and the Pirates. 9-6 in the middle of the sixth. Yes, very nice. Yeah, this might be the family business continuing, Corn Man, because that's the last name of the kicker for Washington State. Royals are up 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Houston is at bat. All right. So what is this kick that won't be a kick? It's taking forever, whatever it is. No, they're not even going to squib kick it. They're just going to punt to him. He runs it a couple yards out of the end zone. Good bit of bravery. Has a good tackle. Skips one, but completely loses his footing. He got picked by the kicker, and that caused him to dodge and lose his footing. ThIIIrd, the kicker for the Cougars. Wow. Special teams TD, no. I just wish there was a good place for a nice special teams play, especially for the kicker doing something, because they don't get a lot of credit. And that will be it. We will end this first half with a kneel. Oh, of course, he was a first round pick for the Raiders. Team after my own heart, at least as far as fantasy is concerned. Well, Cornman, I'll allow you to clean your splattered and exploded brains off the floor during this pause for the cause with that new information. The rest of us, we will enjoy breaking the younger generation's brains any way we can. We're going to take a pause for the cause while halftime is up. We will come back for the second half of the Cougars and the Beavers here on another stupid sports show.
choke it up. Roll it up.
I love the fact that all these sports are getting back in at the same time. We've got the NHL preseason that just started, college football is in full swing, which is always fun because it's impossible almost to comprehend the entire picture of college football. It's like that old story of seven blind men who discovered the elephant, but they all grab different parts of it, so they all think the elephant looks a certain way because of what they just find, and they don't collaborate their knowledge. So that's all I'm looking for, is for us to share the knowledge. Oh my God, they lost that game? To the Pirates. Oh, Cincinnati. We are so close. We're getting to the point where teams have magic numbers now to win the divisions. And that is not going to help them in the wild card. Yeah. Yeah, it's just something I've come to expect now, Luke. Really. I'm just assuming that this kick's going to be a touchback, and so it is. On Deshaun Fenwick, yeah. Honestly, I really like Deshaun Fenwick. He actually kind of reminds me of some of what Jahmyr Gibbs brings to the table. And wow, my over-the-air signal is dying like I'm sailing the seven seas. All right, we're going to get to Martinez running along the far side of the field. And how far does he get? Oh, it'll be around the 31. Oof. Oh. I'd seen that they were in that it was 9-6 at one point. And I thought, okay, Cincinnati could hold this out. Fake it with pressure immediately on a great tackle by number 25. Gets in his face, shaking his head. Oh, that was a wonderful open field tackle. I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage on that. They walked 4 straight. No, just how he can survive initial contact and have some elusiveness, which is something that I've seen Gibbs do in the limited times. And do we have a tackle short of the first down? Oh. Yeah, 4th and 2 coming up. They walked 4 straight into home. What an awful way to go. They're going for it on 4th and 1 from under center. And he overthrows him. Oh! Second turnover on downs of the game, and receiver was wide open. QB just put too much air under and force underneath it. Oh boy, we are one more of these away from getting the over on turnover on downs. Rangers are beating the Mariners 2-0. Who knows anymore? from the 34-yard line now. We got the Cougars. And Ward is going to keep it after this, and he will get upended, maybe a yard and maybe a half yard. Oof. That's Jade Robinson who went in on the tackle. Will be 2nd and 10, no gain. We're officially at 12:34 to go, in case you're wondering. I'm sure the timer will catch up soon. Yeah, so am I, man. Like, every once in a while, the Marlins just show up and win a World Series. Maybe this is that year, because they haven't done it in a while. It says contact from number 6. Bang, bang, incomplete. Oh. 3rd and 10 now for the Cougars. Broke his streak of 14 completed passes in a row. 3rd down passing, Ward is 3 for 3, 71 yards. It's working out of the gun. 2 receivers to the left. Nearly picked off. Ryan Cooper defends the pass and gets them a 3 and out. The defense did something. Nice. Oh God, it was basically right off the corner's shoulder. Oh, we got a field goal. Apparently, this Janikowski's long as 55. This will be a 51-yarder wide left. Oh, man. Missed kick attempt. Mark it off on your card. In fact, actually, I haven't had an opportunity to mark off my card yet. So let's take a moment while I share what's on my card. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've had the Pac-12 Exodus was brought up. Oh, I could take care of both of these rare spaces because we got 2 rare events. The back-to-back fumbles, I remember being one of them. And all the sportsmanship and camaraderie at the beginning of the game, that was the other rare. Oh yeah, QB rushing touchdown we have had. We haven't really had, I don't think we've had a penalty declined. We're getting close to the over 2.5 turnovers on downs. We've had an interception, a strip sack. The defense did something. Laundry on the play. A ball control. What a catch. Stiff arm. What a throw. No 2-point conversions. Oh, damn, I got bingo. Right down the center. Okay, and I didn't even get to check off Shut Up Urban Meyer. Ah, well, we can't win them all. All right. I think that's a great way to get the 3rd quarter started. Let's see what sort of chaos the wild card standings are in right now. I hadn't checked them today. They just insist on playing videos in the backgrounds of everything. Thank you. Oh yeah, I did see that Minnesota has clinched their division before anyone else in the American League, so I think there's something to be said for that. You know, let him have that. All right. Seattle is half a game back of Houston. The next closest are the Yankees, who are just 2 games over 500 at this point. Meanwhile, Braves and the Dodgers have got their divisions. Milwaukee is in the playoffs now. It's just whether they're in as the division leader or in the wild card. I think Logan did mention that their magic number is 1. So, essentially, they win 1 more game. Oh, good things happened for the man on the TV? Oh, good to hear. All right, Oregon State's offense now on the field. 2nd and 1. Oh, that is a shame, Luke. Damn shame. Monty's, yeah, great job, Monty's. Crosses the line, makes contact with the center. That automatically stops the play. Yeah, that is a first down for Oregon State because of that offsides with contact. Man, early 70s, Luke, we were just doing all kinds of drugs here in the United States. Great pickup of the pressure and able to get rid of it before he's brought down from behind. Will there be grounding? Oh, he was outside the tackle box and the ball went beyond the line of scrimmage. Okay. Logan is confident they will win tomorrow. As I'm sure Logan would be. All right, down to 11:08. 2nd and 10. A great reception with the defender draped all over him in the far sideline. Oh, damn, no, it was incomplete. Shoot, 3rd and 10. As Lampkin on the defense for the Cougars. Yeah, still a 2-touchdown lead. 10:50 to go. And the line could not hold. Malali will get the sack. Malani gets the sack. Oof. Malani just rumbled his way through. Oh. Now, considering what I saw of the Wisconsin Purdue game when I was right before I went to bed yesterday, I don't think Wisconsin has anything ashamed of to be losing to these guys, because you all certainly are no slouches right now. I want to check the rest of Washington State's schedule, but so far, pretty impressed. Give them time, Luke. I am positive that they will pick a long snapper in the first round. It's just a matter of time. All right, back to the list we go. See if there's anything that I missed. No, penalty was not declined once again. My internet has been running strangely well, so nope, refs, I have no complaints about the refs. I haven't heard any obscenity come through, so either these are very well-behaved crowds or the censor dude is on his game tonight. Let's see. You know what? I am actually willing to count Tim's announcement of the NHL preseason as breaking news overshadows the action. So mark that off on your cards if you have it. And while the Argos and the Tiger Cats are getting to the start of the fourth quarter in their game, still tied 1 Rouge each. Thank you, True North, for keeping us up to date on the stats that matter. Badgers only lost because they turned the ball over 3 times. Okay, well, yeah, turnovers will do that. One of which shouldn't have been a turnover because Malusi's knee was down before the ball came out. Well, still, that would have been 2 turnovers, and that's... It looked like it would have made a difference in the score, but I'll be interested to see how the rest of the season shakes out for Washington State. That's all I will say. And Logan, I fully expect to see Wisconsin in a higher profile bowl game. All right. Pickup of 6, and they pick up the runner out from underneath a pile of people. 2nd and 4 coming up. And everybody was pointing at the right tackle, and he owns it. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. The CFL wins. They get props for their touchdown celebrations. The CFL is awesome. Washington got a first down, by the way. Quick pass in the flat on the far side of the field. And they run. A nice job by Jenkins, pickup of 8. Oh, the Astros scored. Hooray. Welcome to the game, Houston. End of the 7th, it's still KC 3, Houston 1. As it should be, really. Cam Ward waits a little bit too long and gets upended. And thankfully, it looks like they did it in a way where he shouldn't be too knocked silly. Rangers still holding on 2-0 in the bottom of the 8th meantime. Oh yeah, they did. They did everything they could to not extend his knee in a weird way. All right, 3rd and 10 now coming up for the Cougars. They are at their own 29. Pressure comes up the middle. Ward gets out of it. Has to play for time. And across his body, incomplete down the field. Damn. Oh, apparently Ward got clocked on that last play, but I wouldn't know because my screen died. Oh, damn, he did get clocked. Oh, yeah, no, it was a clean hit, like shoulder into the chest, but just woof. He flew. Oh. Oh my God, they fake the punt and get the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Just a flip forward. Oh no, ineligible downfield. You're kidding me. Oh. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, it's Ohio State 3, Notre Dame nothing in the 3rd quarter. And my over-the-air signal is dying an undignified death. Oh, there is no foul, so we have a fake punt. So if you had lucky enough to have all 3 rare spots on your card, mark them all off. Oh, it's because of where the ball was caught that made the difference. Oh, because he picked it up before he crossed the line of scrimmage, like that rule didn't apply. Or something to that effect. The signal was bouncing in and out again. Oh well. Ward is able to find number... Oh, that's Hamilton on the reception error. I thought it was Hernandez. The 9 and the 8 look very similar in this font. Up tempo from Ward is able to find... Oh, that's Williams on the near sideline. Will get dragged out well beyond the chains. First down again for the Cougars. All right. It's now 10-0 Penn State over Iowa. Try with Jenkins up the middle, wrapped up quickly, maybe a yard. Shenandoah safety Haley Van Voorhis became the first female non-kicker to appear in a college football game. Cool. Did she get challenged on the field? Did she get thrown to? Do you know? Meanwhile, 2nd and 9. Back just came back towards right. He's going to hand it to him and then take the throw from the back and get tackled out of bounds right near the chain. First down. It's unfortunate that I don't have a spot for that, because that was just a nice play by Washington State. Nice little role reversal there. UNC is beating Pitt 21-17. Excitement. Now down to the 25. Fake the handoff. Throw it on the outside. Is that Hernandez that time? Yes, it is. He stepped out of a tackle to get taken out of bounds after a gain of 6. All right, down to 5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4, looking for it all. One-handed touchdown grab. If you have one-handed grab, mark it off on your card, courtesy of Kelly and the Washington State Cougars. Her first play was a QB hurry. Cool. Oh, yeah. His hand is getting pulled back, and he grabs it anyway with his left hand. Not even mad. Not even mad. I missed a one-handed catch in the first half, apparently, so good thing they mentioned that. And the Monties have gotten their first touchdown of the game. You hear that, Monty? You're finally on the board with a touchdown. I did ask Monty if he wants overtime in this game, and I think there was a very definite no. All right, well, we're going to a commercial break. Good a time as any. To go through the Washington State schedule. And because I don't know them from anybody, I'm sure other people could probably have better insights into their schedule. Okay, so first game was against Colorado State. They won 50-24. Okay, that result sounds about accurate. Yeah, 31-22. I think that says a lot about both of your teams. Meanwhile, Northern Colorado falls to them 21-64. Okay, all right. All right, things don't get interesting until they go to see UCLA, Oregon. Let's see. And Washington at the end of the season. And then Colorado before that, but yeah, who knows what state Colorado will be in. The rest of it, they're going to have some very convincing wins against those ranked opponents in order to be able to go up the standings. Their other games are against Arizona, Arizona State, California, Stanford. It's I'm assuming these are all that a great many of these are former or current conference pals or soon to be conference pals. The death of the Pac-12. Oh, yeah. Those are some enthusiastic students. They're bringing a lot of signage and a lot of weird hats. Oh, Williams is reminding us to keep an eye on him. And they're carrying their players on the sidelines. I don't know what's going on right now. All right. Yeah. It's just a party over here in Pullman, Washington. Uh-oh, the jingling of the keys has commenced. Yeah, back in the end zone. Nothing doing. Oh no, I'm already out of water. Yeah, at this point, I'm surprised nobody suggested USC versus Arizona State. Try to make me stay up really late. On Monday, it'll be the Red Blacks versus the Alouettes for Canadian Thanksgiving. Damn, Martinez loses the control of the ball, gets it back, is able to run for at least a yard. Oh, God, just a handoff miscommunication, but at least it wasn't a complete disaster. Oh, they get 2. 2nd and 8. Yeah. Well, if USC has a game that you think could win the poll, feel free to put it into the suggestion thread that'll go up on Monday. I take all of the suggestions, by the way, and I put them into just one of those name picker things. And the first 2 unique results that I get, those are the ones that go into the audience poll. So, yeah, I was very upset all those times that Case Western won. A great job of a direct snap QB run that does get the first down. And Marvin Harrison Jr. has been injured. Ooh. That's rough. All right, Fenwick gets tackled very well by Thornton very early, keeps his gain to 3. His floor is considered T. Higgins, and his ceiling is considered Megatron. Well, hopefully this does not affect his play in any major way. What specifically is the injury, or do we not know yet? From under center. They read it all the way. Loss of 5. Quick tackle on Fenwick in the backfield. Rodman coming in to contribute. Be a 3rd and very long for Oregon State. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there either. How you doing, Rachel? Hope the day and the night are treating you well. Mariners are still losing somehow. Ankle. Okay, he's taped up and he's currently running the sidelines. All right. Holy crap, they've actually completed a pass. Velling gets the reception for a first down. They actually threw the ball. Oh, damn, we're also getting to that time, so more music for the pause for the cause, because third quarter is rapidly coming to an end, as is apparently any over-the-air signals in my neighborhood. Oh my goodness, and a great job by Fenwick just following the back up the field, and first down again for Oregon State. Under center again is DJ. I lost track of who had it, and it was Fenwick. They'll get them down to the 30. Oh, wow, we're getting down to 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. I forgot that the clock was running. Professional show we got going here, folks. And as I mentioned, professional show, we go to a sponsorship. Longtime sponsor, Crunchy Rice Squares. Just like it says on the box. The hell else do you need? Oh, and a great wrap-up of Bolden. There is a flag on the field. Ooh. Uh, Honestly, Luke, I think that one would go over Florio's head. Oh, it's another one of those situations where because the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage, I think it was going to be supposed to be a legal player downfield, but because of where he caught it, yeah. Well, folks, we have managed it. We've gotten this far. 3/4 worth of game gone. Only the fourth quarter in the Pac-2 championship remains. We'll have a little pause for the cause here. We will be back with more of another stupid sports show. We will see you very, very soon. Oh, oh, oh wow. Just so you know, Rachel, if you're still there, right now the Royals are beating Houston 3-2 at the end of the eighth. So, you know, take that victory. Run that victory lap. Yeah, and here comes the video package of all of the great coverage that the Cougar secondary has been able to do tonight. Only allowed 279 yards total against a team that is ranked 7 spots higher than them. Fenwick gets wrapped up. He will be at least 2 short. There's another one where you gotta go for it. Because it's an opportunity to embarrass Houston, and you gotta take it. Oh goodness, Blues in Wichita, Kansas trail 3-0 to Arizona. Oh, that's just shame. That feels just shameful. Oh my God, he takes it himself and he runs unimpeded for a touchdown. 26-yard carry, and we are only 14 left in the quarter. Oof. Oh, I forgot that extra point from forever ago. I can't imagine how. All right, so they only need 2 more touchdowns to get back into this game. I will say that if Oregon State does come back and win this game, I am more willing to list this as a choke. Because at this point, I am shocked that they just let him run in so easily when they've had such great success containing the run game all season. I don't get it. And hey, maybe this means good things for next season, Rachel. Perhaps you'll let's see where you are now. I only had the wild card standings up, so I don't. Okay, yeah, all right. You may be last in the AL Central, but maybe you can get up to third. Good thing to strive for next year and not lose more than 100 games. Yeah. If there is sticks, hey, doesn't seem like a better way to pay it off, honestly. And there's a lot of time left in this game. Everybody still has their timeouts. Oh, that Oregon State fan is just feeling himself. Oh, they're slowing it down for extra effect. I'm glad I had the sound turned off because I don't think I want to hear what music they had over that. All right. Will this be an actual kickoff or will there be the usual kickoff. Zappington? Is that seriously the kicker's name? Zappington? Sappington. Damn. We cannot have fun. Hey. I gotta expect that there's at least a few people working in the CFL who are smoking while on the job. But that's really not a job you should be doing that in. Oh no, the Blues gave up a goal with 3.8 left in the second period, and then fight broke out. Ugh. Oh, that's awful. Oh, great. Wait. Disconcerting signs from the defense. Disconcerting. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. What a... disconcerting signals from the defense. I need to write that down. That is right up there. Disconcerting signals from the defense. They have now made it up to their own 39, 1st and 10. Mateer is the QB. He will get a good block to the outside, cut back in, and get elevated after he gains 6. Was that did that jersey say Oladipo who brought down Mateer on that play? I might be crazy. Someday I'll be professional enough to actually have lists of players at this point, but right now I have no idea where I'd even put them. Something to work on for the future. On 2nd and 3, huge hole up the middle. Ball came out, but I think he was already down. And he jumps on it anyways, so oof. Oh yeah, let's definitely get that set up for the end of the show, assuming this doesn't go into overtime. And if it does, there will be humiliation for Monty. Now, he was already very upset that I woke him up the first time that I brought him in here, so. You voted for App State, Wyoming? I was curious. Sometimes I'm curious about which subscribers vote for which. But I'm also assuming that from time to time those polls get, extra support. Good to see you, Jason. We're at 2nd and 8 now for... Oh, yeah, Washington State. They have made it now to the Beavers 35. And the signal dies right before the snap. And Ward on the move and has to run all the way home. 12 yards on the carry from the QB run. All right. No, I am ready for the Genesis Genesis fix. The Monties gave up a safety, but it is still not showing. And a false start. Damn, that's on Williams. Damn. Oh, bloody Pirates Reds. First and 15 now for the Cougars. We're currently at a 10:50 to go in the game. You don't say, Jason. You do not say. Second down coming up for the Cougars, and looks like the player is getting up and walking a bit gingerly. All right, we have an empty backfield for Ward. Unprotected, and just ends up driving him back. Misses on the first tackle and gives him a chance to throw it away. He is going to hate himself for missing that. Ow. Oh. Number 6 just came completely unprotected. Didn't get a good grip on him. Just ended up slinging him backwards down the field. Okay. 3rd and 14 coming now. Below 10 minutes now. A receiver set. Payne will gain 2. Well, they are at field goal range, so Janikowski should have an easier time with this. As I learned earlier, he's long as 55 on the season. He did miss the 51 earlier, but yeah, 44 is makeable. It's tougher, but it's makeable. It doinks in! It doinks in off the upright. Oh, hell yeah. Game was worth it. Game was worth it. All right. Is there anything we can give for that? Oh, yeah. Well, other than that, True North, I have absolutely no complaints about how the CFL runs the rest of things as far as making games available for Americans to watch when I can't get them through the usual channels. So I'm willing to forgive them for a few game tracker snafus. And I'm almost positive that this is not the correct time that is left in the game, but it's as close as I'm willing to bet for now. Oh, wait. I do know for a fact that we are under 10 minutes, so we'll get it down to about 9:50 and then wait. Once again, whether you are just lurking and listening to the broadcast or playing along with the bingo, living it up in chat, thanks for being here tonight. I do very much appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and it took me a while, but finally the game got me in because enough stupid things have happened to keep the entertainment value high. Oh, bloody doink. And a doink in, no less. Alright. Please run all the commercials that you need to. And once again, big noon Saturday on Fox. It's the Buffaloes versus USC. Astros are an out away from losing. And another fight at the face-off over in the Blues-Coyotes game. Jose Altuve is at bat for Houston. And he grounds out. The Royals win 3-2. Houston, thank you for helping us learn to laugh again and again and again and again. All right, so at least Seattle shouldn't lose ground in the wild card race if they lose to the Rangers tonight. Hey, put it in. Put it in the suggestion thread on Monday. I'll try to remember it, but the odds are I probably won't. So keep an eye out on the day of the stupid streaming show for that. I'll try to put it up early in the morning and then close it up at 6 p.m. Man, Travis Kelce getting all the commercial work. Okay, well, at least that'll be something. Because I've kind of sworn off this weekend's football in the 4 o'clock slot. I'm not interested in watching the train wrecks that will be Bears Chiefs or Giants Cowboys. So maybe I'll peek in on Bruins Rangers if I can find a way. Oh, yes, 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 I know. This time it's titanium. And there's far too many corporate logos at the end of one commercial. It's like 3 in a row. Uh, I think your definition of epic, Jason. Yeah. I hate to quote Princess Bride, but I don't think that word means what you think it means. Oh, welcome back, John Jones. We're still on the longest commercial break in the world. Well, everybody here figures out what they want to do with their lives, apparently. And final is 2-0 in Arlington. All right. Like I said, Houston lost too, so they didn't lose any real ground in the wild card race. Concurrently, Iowa's losing 24-0. Penn State. Exactly, Kip. Yeah, they seem a bit unstoppable, True North. Do you think any team from the Western Division can take them? The Blue Bombers or the Lions? And we'll hit Martinez moving back into the middle. First catch of the game for him, gain of 7. Ohio State leads Notre Dame 10-7. And now third bout is starting. Now the rookies are squaring up. Will there be a flag? There is. Will it be the pass interference that I'm afraid it is? Let's just add that field goal in before anybody notices. Oh, yeah, the crowd hates that call. Mark it off on your cards, folks. The crowd hates that call. All right, and Nelly De La Cruz is back up. There's equipment everywhere. They get completion for a first down. Second catch of the day, and this one will get them another first down. It looks like around the 40 of the Cougars. Yep. And he strikes out swinging. They propose that the Argos win due to the objectionable conduct penalty. Sounds good to me. Argos win, everybody. And now Jonathan India is at bat for the Reds. Overthrows, meanwhile, in overthrew a 6'4" tight end. Second and 10. Yeah, I don't know what either of them was going for there. The pistol. It'll be a handoff, a reverse of field, and a great tackle in the backfield by number 3 of Martinez. As Lampkin making his presence known again for the Cougars. Loss of, I'd say, 3 or 4. Pirates 13, Reds 12. Damn it. Oh, damn, it was broken up. Lampkin again. Getting into work. Puts them at 4th and 15. Both rookies get game misconducts. Both benches have been warned. Oh. Could this game get finished before the actual hit of 000s where they just decide to call it because tempers flare? All right, at 7.5 minutes to go in the 4th. It's getting raucous here in Pullman. They are going for it on 4th and 13. He's back to pass. Off the hands, and there is contact. Flag is thrown. And Lampkin is going to get called for at that time. That's fair, True North. I'm sure I'll see you at least a couple times tomorrow for... Oh, it bounced off Lampkin's head. Oh, my God. Oh. That takes away the pain of it being a stupid penalty. And now it's a first down, so we don't get that over on the turnover on downs quite yet. There's still an opportunity. With time, he will decide to run it himself out of bounds at the 20. 7-yard gain for DJ. No, the plan is actually I'm going to be doing Lions Falcons tomorrow, John Jones. I happen to be a Lions fan. Hopefully you won't hold that against me. Oh, he's out now. Oh, oh, that's rough. Guess the test didn't go well on the sideline. Hopefully he can come back for them. Even if it is Ohio State, DJ is not giving up on this run. Rumbles his way down inside the 5. He's not giving up. I think it might be a little late for the Pirates to do any of the bullshit. I think they might have been. Yeah, they are very close to being eliminated. Yeah, they are one more loss away from being eliminated. And they used tempo and forced Washington State to take a timeout. We're down to 6:28 to go in the game, by the way. And holy crap, Notre Dame has scored a touchdown. Let me see what last update is. So that should make it 14-10. Oh, wow. This this will be a bit of a statement win if Notre Dame can hold on. How much time is left in that Notre Dame game? All right, let's officially fix that. That's right. 8:22 to go. Thank you. And that pass is just skied for Velling. Oof. Does a great job selling it, but oof. Nobody buys it. They had him well covered. Well covered. 14 seconds after the puck drop. His leg got caught underneath a defender. Oh, those are always some of the worst injuries. And a great job of Fenwick walking the tightrope of the sideline, kicking the pylon over. Officially at 6:18 to go in the game, but that is another one. And the Akron Zips are winning. Congratulations to them. We have an injured player on the field as well. I think it's a Washington State player. Oh, Nusi Milani is the one that's down right now. So we might be going on injury timeout right now. I don't not particularly up on either team, but it's been a while since Notre Dame's had any real and respectable success in the college football world that didn't immediately dissipate in a title game. So yeah, go for Notre Dame. Wow, LSU is tied with Arkansas with 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, all the credit to the Razorbacks. Hanging in there with a ranked team. Is this where they're going to go for the 2-point conversion that I'm assuming? No, they're just going to take the extra point. Really? A greatest game on that Reds Pirates nonsense? Point after is good for Oregon, by the way. They're only down by 10. Oh, that's what happened. Oh boy. That is going to be rough. That is going to be heartbreaking. But again, I think that Reds fans can at least take away from this season that they have got some great players on there, and you know, people have to pay attention to them again. You know, losing a 9-0 lead doesn't help, but the fact that they were in the wild card race, I'm not sure anybody aside from Tree thought that they would. So, no matter who it was who may have picked them, I'm just I'm just eager to see if they do better next year. That's all. The Steelers, like I said earlier, the Steelers are kind of just an afterthought these days. We know that Mike Tomlin will never let his team finish with a below 500 record, but I feel like they just never fix the parts of their team that need the most help. Yeah. Oh, this is why I try to never do predictions, or at least accurate predictions, just because it's just never worth it. You're kidding me. What the hell were they doing in that game that they got fined so much? 150,000. Did they all just drop their pants on the sidelines? Yeah, considering the state of the Raiders, honestly, John Jones, yeah, you have a good chance, I think. Oh, are they going to go for the onside kick? Oh, and it is easily caught and fielded right to Cougar special teams player. They will start at the Oregon State 45. Late hits, fights, and oh God, he really did pull a Myles Garrett. Ah. Oh, well, at least the Padres are doing something. 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Ten and 2, you think? Meanwhile, we got a good tackle by number 30 on Hernandez. Limit them to a gain of 4 on first down. However, the clock continues to go away, and that's not what Oregon State wants right now. Hernandez stays in the game in the slot on the near side. Now in motion to the far side. Ward gets flushed out of the direction he wanted to throw and will get just pummeled. Arnold in there to pinball him between the other defenders. And now Oregon State will have to call their first timeout. Yeah, Washington State's been doing pretty damn decently on third down. So, whew. Yeah, truth be told, out of the out of all the teams that I think are going to be doing, that are going to be trying to improve for next year, I still see the AL Centrals being a race between the Reds, the Cubs, and the Brewers. Right now, the Pirates, not quite there. Jeff Sims. Oh God. Did Garoppolo get injured? Or... Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Or did Kenny Pickett get hurt? Please don't tell me Kenny Pickett got hurt. Because I don't even recognize the name Jeff Sims. That name is just a ghost in my memory. I do not recognize him from any team, not even a bench. Oh. Ah, damn. Well, let's see what... Oh, goodness. I just looked up more about Kenny Pickett, and I'm already ashamed because the clickbaity headlines and the people trying to stir up crap. Oof. I am... after the events of this week... I have a bad feeling about the future of sports media if this is the kind of stuff that is allowed to thrive. All right, officially at 5:43 to go, and is a third down at 8. So the signal dies. All right, Hernandez goes in motion to the far side. They're able to pull it off this time and find Williams underneath. Steps out of a tackle, finally brought down at the 7. And Nebraska plays Michigan next week. Oh no, we're going college in this discussion. I see. I'm caught up. Yeah, that would be a wonderful bit of justice, MKI. It truly would. And that handoff to Payne is successful down to the 3. Ah, gotcha. All right, 2nd and goal now. This could be a decent dagger time opportunity for the Cougars. Meanwhile, we have a turnover on downs by Ohio State. Notre Dame has the ball back. Last I saw, it was 8 odd minutes to go, so... All right, Ward in the gun, back to his left. 3 receivers on the near side. And it gets handed to Payne again. It will get stood up at the line of scrimmage and then pushed backwards. I think we just had another timeout. Oh, it's timeout by Oregon State. Ah. There we go. I'm finally caught up with the game clock. Writing that down now. Saturday at noon. I heard a lot of rumors, and I've seen no confirmation for it yet, Tyler. I went into a huge rant on it in Ass Talk yesterday, and right now I have seen no reliable sources other than one guy on Twitter who said whose sources were essentially "trust me, bro." But unfortunately, Pat McAfee jumped on it, and so did the Daily Mail. So I am waiting for an actual report to come out, and a good stop there by it's trip up Mateer. And there goes Oregon State's final timeout. Badgers' next game is against Rutgers. Just making notes. All right, we got the holder and the long snapper warming up over near the sideline. I assume that's what they're doing. Oh, they're gonna stay on the field and force Oregon to drive the field. And the signal died right as he threw the pass. So, and wow, Jade Robinson forces the incompletion. Turnover on downs deep in Oregon State territory. Well, that's the thing. They are barely media. These are people who are willing to chase clout on unfounded rumors. That's a problem. Because if this shakes out and it turns out that there is absolutely no mention of any criminal activities, it could bankrupt some of these people for all the lawsuits that will be filed. And some people are just going to believe it no matter what, and his life will be essentially ruined as he gets harassed forever by these people. From his own end zone. Nice job getting it out to Gould. I think that's a first down at the 16. Oh, you're kidding me. Ohio State's about to be defeated? Overthrows. Incomplete. Down to 3:31 to go. All right, well, at least they're not backed up to their own end zone anymore. They got a little bit of breathing room. I'm not sure if they can pull this off. They've been more a grind it out, not a very big burst play. Oh, Notre Dame's driving and bleeding the clock. Gotcha. Like they're only out to their own 16, and we got DJ who's finally using his legs a bit more. Gets shoved from behind. He'll get 3rd and 1 now. All right. Oh, and with that, folks, with that incompletion by Washington State, we just had the 3rd turnover on downs in the game. So we got the over on turnover on downs. So mark it off on your cards if you have it. All right. DJ, meanwhile, is now deciding to put the team on his back a little bit. And the over-the-air signal goes in and out. And the fluffy white lines that the airplane leaves behind are drifting back in front of the waning of the moon. Yeah, no excuses. Wow, that was a great second effort, getting very close to that first down. Oh, they managed to get it. That's dropped over the middle by number 13. Stops the clock at 2:20. Ohio State just finally took a timeout with 2:28 left. All right, 2nd and 10 now. They are up to their own 36. The crowd is into it. Pressure escapes up the middle, and a great job securing the catch and then being able to stumble forward a few extra yards afterwards. Okay, 1st down. Pressure, sky down the sideline. Is already out of bounds. Lampkin on Zachary Card, incomplete. Yeah, once again, Lampkin coming up and making plays. And 5 seconds left. Damian Ramos has gotten a 20-yard field goal for LSU, assuming nothing goes ass over tea kettle in the ensuing kickoff, which I'm assuming they'll probably just try to squib kick it. LSU should win. So what are they going to do on 2nd down and 10? 2 receivers to the near side. DJ working out of the gun. They only bring 4 in pressure, and everybody just got lost. Did he get a hold on that? Okay. Oh, and the crowd hates that call. 10-yard penalty, automatic 1st down. Oregon State gets to keep going. Yep. No matter. LSU wins 34-31. Oh, I'm sure they're hyping the 49ers to the moon right now, especially after their performance. Oh my God! Just outside the 5, Gould makes a fantastic play to get himself into position. 1st and goal now for Oregon State. And they get right down to business. Looking on the other side, incomplete. Stops the clock at 1:26. And this was Lampkin who was guarding on him, and it's just, honestly, it was just a great job by Gould of getting his body between the ball and the defender. And making sure that he was the only one who was able to catch it. 2nd and goal now from the 5. Oregon State still trying to battle back into this. They are down by 10, and we will have another overthrow, incomplete. Karl won over Illinois Wesleyan 70-23. All right. Officially at 122. 3rd and goal now for Oregon State. Split back. QB working out of the gun. And it's off the hand of the receiver. Gould again. Oh, this is honestly, this is just painful. Uh, Oh, God, they're going for it on 4th and goal. 1:17 left in the game. And Washington State takes their second time out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, aside from the shame of losing the games, there's no reason to start getting panicked this early in the year. You know, especially for KC. All right. The slowest 4th and goal. Really? Day to day? What's bothering him? Oh, Notre Dame, you're ridiculous, and you let Ohio State get back into it. 90 seconds is an eternity in college football, as we are seeing right now. Fourth and goal, out of the gun. Extra pressure on the blind side, and they just leave the tight end open. Velling, nobody within 3 yards of him. Easy TD for Oregon State. Oh, it's his leg. Oh, damn, they are getting some petty chants going at the kicker as well. Man. Point after is good. Are they going to try the onside kick again? This is probably going to be it. All right. Waiting forever as they play Sandstorm. The dulcet tones of Sandstorm by Darude will help soothe my soul. Monty didn't ask for OT when I talked to him earlier, but he may be trying to be tricky. Oh yeah, they're trying for the onside kick again. And Washington State calls their final timeout. Five third period fights, and Blues drop game 2 to Arizona 4-1. So we have another video package of all the great catches from the Washington State receivers tonight, including that one-hander from Kelly. We wait. Josh Kelly, 159 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kyle Williams, 174 yards tonight. All those are career highs for them. So you know. Well, the pep band is playing Someday Love Will Find You. Break the chains that bind you. I think they mean it. Oh, they are taking forever to set this thing up. The attempt is set. It's going to travel barely 8 yards. Oh my God, I think a cougar might have touched it. I think a cougar might have touched it before it went 10 yards. We have to get to the bottom of the pile. And it is going to be Washington State ball. Folks, Cooper Mathers recovers the onside kick. And that is going to essentially do it for the game. All right, so while we wait for the last painful minute of this game to go through, they almost did. They almost did. But can't rain every day. All right, so officially in the bingo, we have turnovers on downs. We got over 2.5. We got over 2.5 turnovers in the games, and yeah, Washington State never lost the lead, really. So number of lead changes under 2.5 for the game. Just to go through the rest of the entries we were able to catch, Pac-12 Exodus is brought up. Wide open, both receiver fail and QB fail. All 3 rare spots. Transfer, the announcers are drunk/bored. The crowd hates the call. Strip sack, QB rushing TD. Interception, fumble, sack, going forward on 4th down. The defense did something. Turnover on downs. Turnover is wasted. 10-plus yard QB run. Points off of turnover, same drive. Stiff arm, one-handed grab. Breaking news overshadows the action. Home QB gets first passing touchdown of the game. Ball control, missed kick attempt, and both what a throw and what a catch. Kip Gaming is calling bingo on his card, which, according to my meticulous records here in the notepad file on the desktop, was number 10. So let's see what's in that center column. Same drive, Pac-12 Exodus, laundry, drunk announcers, and turnovers on downs. Congratulations, Kip. We got an end of the game bingo. Oh, yeah, one of those tons of spots, but nothing connects. Yeah. Well, at least it came down to the end, and we can be thankful for that. It was pretty much domination by Washington State throughout, but I want to hear about more good things from them before I dub them a favor of any kind. And the Ohio State QB does not know how to stand in the pocket. Perfect. Just what Ohio State needs. Somebody who doesn't know which way is up. So, folks, for me, that's going to do it for me tonight on another Stupid Sports Show. I got to get some rest. I got to make sure that I look great for tomorrow's Lions-Falcons stream. There will be no bingo tomorrow. You'll just get to see me stress through the game, which I think should be, entertainment enough. But thank you all for everybody who came in tonight, the new and old. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your night, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.